Welcome to Dick Howser Stadium, home to 23-time College World Series participant Florida State. And the Seminoles today get the Illinois State Redbirds. Welcome to Tallahassee. We've got some ACC baseball for you today. Last night, Florida State drove a couple of hours to Gainesville, took on the top-ranked Gators, and picked up a gigantic win. Reese Albert scored a run in the opening inning to give the Seminoles an early lead. It looked like the Gators were going to tie things up in the home first until Robbie Martin robbed Kirby McMullen's potential solo homer. And then Antonio Velez and Parker Messick did the rest. That duo combined to allow just 3 hits to the top-ranked team in the country. With Gabby Sanchez, the former All-Star, Kevin Fitzgerald with you. That was a huge win for the Seminoles last night over Florida.
And they needed that one.
8 strikeouts, maybe more. There's a rip down the line. This could be extra bases. Simmons on the way to third. Blackford plays it in. Relay to the plate. Clean catch. And he's safe.
We just went home run deep.
Here we go. Foul tipped into the mitt. Inning is over. Chase Haney showing you just why he's the anchor of that bullpen. Strands the bases loaded.
They didn't have the players that they needed.
This one is juiced down the line. If it's fair, that one is gone.
It hit the circus. It hit the circus tent. Loud right off the bat. Look at the circus tent out there. It's hitting the circus tent. He might have to pay for some repairs.
And yes, that is a circus tent. 3-ring circus out beyond the right field wall at Dick Howser Stadium. The FSU Flying High Circus. That is someone is asking, well, what the heck are you talking about? There is a major at Florida State.
We were walking by. You said that you wanted to be a trapeze artist.
I know. Unfortunately, I have a terrible fear of heights.
It wouldn't have worked out.
It's ironic
for you.
And with Clemson now in the coaches poll, that makes 6 ACC teams among the top 25. There's some really good pitchers in this league. 7 ACC pitchers have 40 or more strikeouts. Only 13 others in all of Division I baseball. So that's Reed Detmers, Bryce Jarvis, C.J. Van Eyck right here in the Seminoles roster. That's some good arms in this league, to say the least.
To say the least, you are right about that.
Jack Anderson with 5, speaking of strikeouts, 5 strikeouts for the junior from Pulaski, Wisconsin. 1 time through the order. He allowed the homer to Reese Albert. Outside of that, he's been pretty darn sharp. Oh, he spears the bouncer off of Martin's bat. Quick reflexes and 1 gone.
But you know what really impressed me, too, with Anderson? He gave up the home run to Reese. Then he goes ahead and he hits Dylan in the back with a changeup. And then what does he proceed to do? He strikes out the side after that.
He's retired 4 straight.
So you can see that, it didn't get to him. Usually when that happens, a pitcher starts to fall apart, but he did not.
This is a big start for Anderson. And an important game for Illinois State. Remember, the reason why it received an at-large bid to the NCAA tournament last year was because of the wins against teams like Vanderbilt. Well, already this year, Illinois State with victories against Oklahoma State, at Arkansas. If you tack on 1 more against Florida State, my goodness, that's a good-looking resume less than a month into the season.
Now, of course, they're going to have to do their job the rest of the season and win the games that they should be winning. If you're able to play this type of caliber baseball like you have done against FSU today, like you did against Oklahoma, like you did against Arkansas, you would expect them to be able to go out there and at least give themselves a chance to be one of those at-large bids. And I don't think you can do that if you're playing under 500 baseball.
2 strikes on Logan Lacey, who doubled in the first. Fouls that one off. Count stays the same. So 3 straight fouls off of Lacey's bat. Anderson delivers.
Very good changeup right there. He's been throwing that fastball. All of a sudden, so okay, he pulled my fastball out and away. It's a 7th pitch this at bat. Then all of a sudden tries to pull the string on him. Going back with the fastball away.
Little low.
Saw that action on that pitch though. That's not that straight four-seam fastball away. It had some good run to it. Going down and in. Goes for that same pitch again, fastball away.
Lacy pops it up again, foul.
You can see how that ball is riding straight into that hitter. It's supposed to be a fastball away. They called it twice, but he's got so much action right now that ball is just running straight across the plate.
The 9th pitch of the at-bat to Lacy. Here it comes. We got a full count.
There's that changeup. He's been burying that changeup in the dirt a lot today as well. He's been that 50-foot changeup is what I like to call it.
Yeah. Payoff. That's underneath Cermak Smith. And he's right in front of it. Lifted the mid up too quick. All right, so on Thursday, right here on the ACC Network, top 10 women's lacrosse battle. Or make it top 20. You've got number 4 Syracuse, number 17 Virginia. That's Thursday at 7 on the ACC Network. The Orange beat the Cavaliers 9 out of the last 10.
I got to actually change that in my record books right now because I had put it down as an E5 and they gave it a hit.
It's a hit.
They gave it a hit, so he did hit it hard. I will give him that.
He takes off. Martin slaps that one foul. So Lacy has to head back to first.
Now, Logan did hit the ball hard. Benefit of the doubt on that one. But it's definitely a play I think Cermak.
He was right there.
If you ask him and if you ask Steve Holmes, that ball should be made. And he's probably kicking himself for not making that one.
So Lacy comes away like a bandit here. He's 2 for 2. The single and the double. Martin hits it hard but foul.
That's a big swing right there for Martin. Just a tick late on it. Gets that bat head out just a little bit more. I think we would have been seeing another one going over the fence.
Credit to Anderson, who's mixed his pitch as well. The 5 strikeouts. The only big blast he has allowed is the one you just referenced, Reese Albert's homer. Looking for strikeout number 6.
When you've been looking at it too, it's really that fastball that's been carrying him. He's elevated fastball, and what it does is when I say that it has carry, is that's what we call now spin rate. It's probably a higher spin rate just because he's a 6'7", his hands being able to get out there, but that ball is not coming down, so it's staying up. Guys are hitting or just swinging right underneath it, thinking that with gravity that ball does come down, but with guys with higher spin rate, it stays elevated and that swing goes right underneath it.
It looks like the
ball is rising. So there's times that guys come in, man, he's throwing a riser. It's not a riser, it's just staying on plane. And that's that spin rate.
He's got the 1-2 coming to Martin. One more check on Lacy. Well, remember, it was Anderson who started 8 days ago in Arkansas. Pitched pretty well, went 3 1/3. Had plenty of run support early on in that game. Illinois State defeated a ranked Hogs team 8-7. Things knotted up in the third tonight. 1-2. Got him again. 6 strikeouts for Anderson.
And there's that fastball again, that elevated fastball. It just kind of stays on plane, and guys just continue swinging underneath it. As you can see, that ball just keeps going straight, just cannot catch up with it. It's not dipping down like they're expecting. And they have not made the adjustment on that fastball that's elevated. Usually with a guy at this caliber, and you've seen that elevated fastball, you would tell your hitters, hey, let's look down in the zone more now, because that elevated fastball we've been struggling with.
Right here on the back.
think he just got hit in the ribs right there.
Well, he'll have a bruise.
He'll have a bruise, but he's got 2 hits.
I was going to say, after this trip around the bases, but he did get a base hit out of this.
He got a base hit, so
do you
he'll
trade
take
the bruise for a single?
Absolutely, every single day, twice on Sunday.
There goes Lacy. Breaking pitch, perfect one to run it, and he's got a stolen base.
Coach Mike Martin Jr. right there, he understands, hey, we want to get guys moving, got to get guys in motion. Got 2 outs, try to get a guy in scoring position for Eliza, who's coming up, who you already know has got the power. He can hit it. He can put a home run over the board real quick because he's got 7 of those already. But you like your chances with a guy in second scoring position. A single will then be able to score Lacy.
Fouls breaking pitch off. Cabell's one of the most intriguing prospects around the ACC. Potential high draft pick, so much potential for the sophomore. Struck out looking in the first against Anderson. Big 6'6" righty lets it go. Strike 2. Those 7 homers, tied for 6th in the nation.
How about
look at the one at the bottom?
Yeah, the one at the bottom. I was just going to tell you, how about the hit by pitches? Not only does he hit homers, he doesn't care about getting out of the way of the baseball.
Hit twice last night in Gainesville.
And he takes every single one of those happy.
Wave and a miss. Anderson has set him down twice. 7 strikeouts for Anderson. He strands one. We're tied at 1. We'll talk to the head man, Mike Martin Jr. next.